Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our English podcast.
Hello, teacher.
I am happy to learn today.
Me too.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our English podcast. This is episode number 15. I am your teacher. I am joined by my wonderful students. Ahmed is here. Lena is here. And Omar is here. How are you all doing on this fine day?
Hello, teacher. I am doing very well. I am feeling energetic today.
Hello, teacher. I am happy to be back. I am ready to learn more English.
Hello, teacher. I am good, but I am a little bit hungry. Can we talk about food today?
Haha. Yes, Omar. We can definitely talk about food. In fact, we have many topics today. We will talk about cooking and kitchens, outdoor adventures, computers and the internet, going to the dentist, and planning a trip to the beach.
Adventures? That sounds very exciting. Teacher,
Yes. Ahmed. An adventure is an exciting or unusual experience. Repeat after me. Adventure.
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 Now, let's start with Omar's favorite topic. Food and cooking. Lena, what is the place in the house where we cook?
That is the kitchen.
Correct. In the kitchen, we have a stove. Repeat, stove.
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 We use the stove to heat our food. Omar, what do you use to bake a cake?
I use the oven. It is under the stove.
Very good. Oven. Repeat, oven.
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 Ahmed, what do we call the machine that keeps our food cold?
That is the refrigerator. Or we can say fridge.
Yes. Fridge is easier to say. Repeat, fridge.
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 Now, let's talk about utensils. These are the tools we use to eat. Lena, what do you use to eat soup?
I use a spoon.
Ahmed, what do you use to cut meat?
I use a knife.
Omar, what do you use to pick up salad?
I use a fork.
Excellent. Spoon, knife, and fork. Let's repeat together.
Spoon.
Knife.
Fork.
Now, let's move to outdoor adventures. Imagine we are going camping. Ahmed, what do we sleep in when we are camping?
We sleep in a tent. It is like a small house made of cloth.
Tent. Repeat, tent.
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 Lena, what do we use to see at night in the woods?
We use a flashlight.
Flashlight. Repeat, flashlight.
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 Omar, what do we call a big fire we sit around at night?
That is a campfire. We can cook marshmallows there.
Campfire. Repeat, campfire.
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 Now, let's talk about computers and the internet. Most people use these for work or school. Ahmed, what is the keyboard?
The keyboard has the letters and numbers. We use it to type.
Type. To write using a keyboard. Repeat. Type.
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 Lena, what is the monitor?
The monitor is the screen. We see the pictures and words there.
Screen. Repeat. Screen.
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 Green.
Omar, what is a website?
A website is a page on the internet, like Google or YouTube.
Internet. Repeat. Internet.
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 Now, let's talk about going to the dentist. Sometimes we are scared. But it is important. Ahmed, what does the dentist check?
The dentist checks our teeth.
Lena, what do we use to clean our teeth every morning?
We use a toothbrush and toothpaste.
Toothpaste. Repeat. Toothpaste.
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 Omar, if your tooth hurts, what do you have?
I have a toothache. It is very painful.
Toothache. Repeat. Toothache.
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 The dentist might find a cavity. A cavity is a small hole in the tooth. Repeat. Cavity.
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 Now, let's plan a trip to the beach. It is a hot summer day. Ahmed, what should we bring?
We should bring sunscreen. We don't want to get a sunburn.
Sunscreen. Repeat. Sunscreen.
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 Lena, what do we wear on our eyes?
We wear sunglasses.
Sunglasses. Repeat. Sunglasses.
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 Omar, what do we sit on?
We sit on a beach towel.
Towel. Repeat. Towel.
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 Now, let's talk about emotions again. We want to use more words. Ahmed, how do you feel when you have a lot of work?
I feel stressed.
Stressed. When you feel too much pressure. Repeat. Stressed.
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 Lena, how do you feel when you wait for a friend for 1 hour?
I feel annoyed.
Annoyed? A little bit angry? Repeat. Annoyed.
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 Omar, how do you feel when you see a big spider?
I feel scared or frightened.
Frightened. Repeat. Frightened.
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 Now, let's talk about household chores. These are things we do to keep the house clean. Ahmed, what do you do with the trash?
I take out the trash. I put it in the bin outside.
Lena, what do you do with the floor?
I sweep the floor with a broom.
Broom. Repeat, broom.
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 Omar, what do you do after you eat dinner?
I wash the dishes. Or I put them in the dishwasher.
Dishwasher. Repeat, dishwasher.
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 Now, let's talk about shopping for groceries. We are at the supermarket. Ahmed, you want milk? Where is it?
It is in the dairy section.
Dairy. Products made from milk. Repeat, dairy.
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 Lena, you want apples and bananas? Where are they?
They are in the produce section.
Produce. Fresh fruit and vegetables. Repeat, produce.
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 Omar, you are finished. Where do you go to pay?
I go to the checkout or the cashier.
Cashier. The person who takes the money. Repeat, cashier.
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 Now, let's talk about simple questions using where. Ahmed, ask me where the post office is.
Where is the post office? Teacher?
It is on Main Street. Lena, ask me where the cat is.
Where is the cat sleeping?
The cat is sleeping on the sofa. Omar, ask me where your book is.
Where did I put my English book?
It is in your backpack. Omar, where? We use it for place. Repeat, where?
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 Now, let's talk about transportation on water. Ahmed, what is a ship?
A ship is a very big boat. It travels on the ocean.
Ship. Repeat, ship.
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 Lena, what is a submarine?
It is a boat that goes under the water.
Submarine. Repeat, submarine.
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 Omar, what is a canoe?
It is a small, narrow boat. We use a paddle to move it.
Paddle. Repeat, paddle.
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 Now, let's do a short story. This story is about a secret map. I will start. Lena found an old piece of paper in a book. It was a map. Ahmed?
The map showed a big tree and a red X. Lena called Ahmed and Omar.
We went to the park. We looked for the big tree. We found it near the lake.
We started to dig in the ground. We found a small metal box.
They opened the box. Inside, There was a golden key. Ahmed?
We wondered, what does this key open? We looked for a lock.
We found an old chest in the attic of my house. The key fit perfectly.
Inside the chest were old letters and photos of my grandfather.
It was a beautiful family treasure. Treasure. Something very valuable. Repeat, treasure.
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 Attic. The space at the top of a house. Repeat, attic.
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 Now, let's talk about school subjects again. Ahmed, what is math?
Math is the study of numbers. I like addition and subtraction.
Addition. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Repeat, addition.
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 Lena, what is biology?
Biology is the study of living things, like plants and animals.
Living. Repeat, living.
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 Omar, what is geography?
Geography is the study of maps and countries.
Country. Repeat, country.
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 Now, let's talk about adjectives for size. Ahmed, what is huge?
Huge means very. Very big. Like a mountain.
Huge. Repeat, huge.
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 Lena, what is tiny?
Tiny means very, very small. Like an ant.
Tiny. Repeat, tiny.
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 Omar, what is wide?
Wide is like a big road. The opposite is narrow.
Narrow. Repeat, narrow.
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 Now, let's talk about health and sickness. Ahmed, what is a cold?
A cold is when you sneeze and cough.
Sneeze. Repeat, sneeze.
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 Lena, what is a fever?
A fever is when your body is too hot.
Fever. Repeat, fever.
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 Omar, what is a headache?
It is when your head feels pain.
Now, let's talk about asking for a favor. Ahmed, ask me to help you carry a bag.
Teacher, can you help me with this heavy bag? Please.
Of course. Ahmed. Lena, ask Omar to close the window.
Omar, could you please close the window?
Omar, ask Ahmed to lend you a pen.
Ahmed. May I borrow your pen? Please?
Borrow. Repeat, borrow.
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 Lend. When you give something to someone for a short time. Repeat, lend.
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 Now, let's talk about daily routines in the afternoon. Ahmed, what is lunch?
Lunch is the meal we eat in the middle of the day.
Lena, what is a nap?
A nap is a short sleep during the day.
Nap. Repeat, nap.
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 Omar, what is homework?
Homework is the work we do for school at home.
Homework. Repeat, homework.
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 Now, let's talk about electronics and parts. Ahmed, what is a battery?
A battery gives power to a flashlight or a phone.
Power. Repeat, power.
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 Lena, what is a charger?
A charger is the cable we connect to the wall to charge the battery.
Charger. Repeat, charger.
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 Omar, what is a button?
A button is what we press to turn something on or off.
Press. Repeat, press.
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 Now, let's talk about animals in the ocean. Ahmed, what is a shark?
A shark is a large fish with big teeth.
Lena, what is a dolphin?
A dolphin is a smart animal that jumps in the water.
Dolphin. Repeat, dolphin.
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 Omar, what is a whale?
A whale is the biggest animal in the ocean.
Whale. Repeat, whale.
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 Now, let's talk about at the post office one more time. Ahmed, what is an envelope?
It is the paper pocket for a letter.
Envelope. Repeat, envelope.
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 Lena, what is a stamp?
A stamp is a small sticker we put on the envelope to pay for the mail.
Stamp. Repeat, stamp.
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 Omar, what is a postman?
The postman is the person who delivers the mail to our house.
Deliver. To bring something to a place. Repeat, deliver.
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 Now, let's talk about weather in winter. Ahmed, what is snow?
Snow is cold, white ice that falls from the sky.
Lena, what is freezing?
Freezing means very, very cold.
Freezing. Repeat, freezing.
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 Omar, what is an ice storm?
It is when rain turns into ice on the trees and roads.
Now, let's talk about giving directions again. It is very important. Ahmed, tell me how to go straight.
Go straight for 2 blocks. Don't turn.
Lena, tell me how to turn right.
Turn right at the stop sign.
Omar, tell me how to turn left.
Turn left after the gas station.
Gas station. A place to buy fuel for a car. Repeat, gas station.
Gas station.
Gas station.
Gas station.
Now, let's talk about furniture in the dining room. Ahmed, what do we sit on?
We sit on chairs.
Lena, where do we put the food?
We put the food on the table.
Omar, what is a sideboard?
It is a long cabinet for plates and cups.
Cabinet. Repeat, cabinet.
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 Now, let's talk about feelings of confusion. Ahmed, what do you say when you don't understand?
I say, I'm sorry. I'm confused.
Confused. Repeat, confused.
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 Lena, what do you say when something is hard?
I say, this is difficult.
Omar, what do you say when you want someone to speak again?
I say, can you repeat that? Please.
Repeat. To say something again. Repeat, repeat.
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 Now, let's talk about at the airport again. This is good for travel. Ahmed, what is a passport?
It is a small book that says who I am and what country I am from.
Passport. Repeat, passport.
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 Lena, what is a boarding pass?
It is the ticket to get on the plane.
Boarding. Repeat, boarding.
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 Omar, what is security?
It is the check where we put our bags in a machine.
Security. Repeat, security.
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 Now, let's talk about nature and animals in the forest. Ahmed, what is a bear?
A bear is a large, strong animal with fur.
Lena, what is a deer?
A deer is a fast animal with antlers on its head.
Antlers. The horns of a deer. Repeat, antlers.
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 Omar, what is a squirrel?
A squirrel is a small animal that likes nuts.
Nut. Repeat, nut.
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 Now, let's talk about daily routines in the evening. Ahmed, what is dinner?
Dinner is the big meal at the end of the day.
Lena, what do you do with the television?
I watch the news or a movie.
Omar, what is to go to bed?
It is when I turn off the lights and sleep.
Sleepy. When you want to go to bed. Repeat, sleepy.
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 Now, let's talk about in the city again. Ahmed, what is a bank?
A bank is a place for money.
Lena, what is a hospital?
A hospital is a place for sick people.
Omar, what is a cinema or movie theater?
It is a place to watch movies.
Cinema.
Repeat, cinema.
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 Now, let's talk about adjectives for personality. Ahmed, what is kind?
Kind means a person is nice and helps others.
Kind. Repeat, kind.
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 Lena, what is funny?
Funny means a person makes me laugh.
Funny. Repeat, funny.
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 Omar, what is smart?
Smart means a person is intelligent and knows many things.
Smart. Repeat, smart.
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 Now, let's talk about at the library. Ahmed, what is a librarian?
The librarian is the person who works at the library.
Lena, what is a bookshelf?
It is the board where the books are.
Omar, what is to borrow a book?
It means to take a book home and return it later.
Return. To give something back. Repeat, return.
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 Now, let's talk about kitchen vocabulary one more time. Ahmed, what is a pot?
A pot is deep. We use it to boil water.
Lena, what is a pan?
A pan is flat. We use it to fry eggs.
Omar, what is a lid?
A lid is the cover for the pot.
Lid. Repeat, lid.
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 Now, let's talk about simple adjectives for feeling. Ahmed, what is hungry?
It means I want to eat. Like Omar.
Lena, what is thirsty?
It means I want to drink.
Omar, what is full?
It means I don't want to eat anymore.
Full. Repeat, full.
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 We are now at the end of episode number 15. You all did a great job today.
Thank you, teacher. I liked talking about adventure.
I liked the secret map story. It was fun.
And I'm still hungry. Teacher.
Haha. Okay, Omar. Go eat some lunch. To all our listeners, thank you for learning with us. Keep practicing every day.
Goodbye. See you in episode 16.
Bye bye. Have a nice day.
See you later.
Goodbye. Happy learning, everyone.